At times I just need somebody to pour my heart to listen to me. We're never above it. We're human beings, not human doing. You are human, you are being, you are becoming. We have emotions, and you're not always emotionally strong. That's why you need a confidant. You may not have anyone now, but you need to now consciously begin to look for one. Someone who will listen to your story, understand that even though you are at your lowest now, it doesn't define you, because you have always been strong. You have always been, and I get it, you have always been there for others. But now you need someone to be there for you. Okay? We need a confidant to help reduce isolation. Loneliness can be extremely isolating. You know, it can be an isolating condition, I mean to say. You know, a confidant offers friendship and encouragement to those who need it, assuring them that they are not alone, even in their troubles. The one without a people is the one who is truly naked. That's my part of the country. They say, human beings are your clothing, they are your covering, and the one who has no people surrounding him is truly lonely. There's nothing like having someone to talk to when you need encouragement, when you feel isolated, when nobody is there, and somebody just picking the phone and talking to you. I sent a message to someone, a pastor, a couple of years ago, and I called him and I said, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God loves me. I know it. I'm good. So I was wondering why the hysterical, expression or reaction. And he said to me, "I'm going through some tough situations." And I told God this morning, "Can't you encourage me? Can't you talk to me? Can't you say something to me? Can't you show me that you love me?" I just asked some tough questions. And I said, "Show me that you truly care." He said, "If anybody had texted me, I would have appreciated it or not. But are you being the person that I always looked up to? My doubts are dissolved. I am good." A couple of years ago, I think that must be 2015 or something, it was in the US. And they had one of the worst snow time, I think it was February or March. One of the worst snow was coming in Northeast. And I remember traveling to Michigan. I was in Sterling Heights with the family of my cousin's sister. And she saw me in the midst of 24-inch snow, walking into her door, through her door in. And she said, "My brother, every doubt that God loves me has dissolved. You are a carrier of the love of God." I said, "I've not seen you for more than 20-something years. And you walk into my house in the midst of 24-inch snow in America, and it is you that is coming to, I'm going to see you for some day, I'm going to hear words of encouragement from you." No more questions. God loves me. I've seen the love of God walk through that door. I was literally tearing up that I'm an embodiment. When the Lord told me to go, and I was saying, what is wrong? Why will I be going up and down in the midst of, snow and all that? What's driving me is hot in Nigeria. He said, "Go to America. I want to use you for some things." And everywhere I went, everybody was in tears. My Caucasian friends in Ohio, when they took me to the park and I was going to pick the bus to go to Michigan, they were in tears. And they were saying to me, "We've never felt loved like this. I have my sister," the woman said, "I have my sisters, and they come around, my brothers, but we never felt loved like." We say, "You're just an embodiment of love. When we see you, we feel we're complete," and all that. And that was the same testimony everywhere I went that winter, to be a carrier of the love of God. You need that. You need someone who will be there, and you just know your doubts as to whether God loves you, as to whether you have anyone around who deserves. Okay? And number 3 is it enhances our mental health. It enhances our mental health. When you have a confidant, the existence of a confidant is, linked to high mental health outcomes. Sharing ideas and feelings can be therapeutic and promote emotional well-being. There's no feeling like knowing that someone cares. Someone who cares is also standing by to listen to your emotional, sometimes emotional burden, emotional outburst, and all that. I have a friend here, and she will call me. I said, she was, my disciple. By the grace of God, I really worked with her, discipled her, and, gave her a lot of material. She became stable. And I remember at a point, she said to me, Pastor, what are you trying to do? You're giving me too many materials. Something tells me you want to push me away from you. I said, not push you, I want to do. He said, the way you're training me now, I'm going to be so independent-minded. I will solve problems without calling you. I said, you got it. That's what a coach does. That's what a discipler does. I wanted to be independent without needing me all the time. So she became this. And then when she calls me, she had issues with her marriage, and her husband was sick, and so many. She would call me and said, Pastor, are you available? I want to rant. He said, I want to complain. Are you in the mood to listen to my complaints? And I would say, go ahead. And then sometimes this lady had called me 1:30 midnight while she's outside the country. And then I don't want to pick. And my wife said, this is so-and-so calling you. You know she needs you now. If there's anyone that needs you, this is it. Pick the call now. She will wake me up, say, pick the call. She wants to talk to you. And then she's talking to me. And sometimes she will cry for like 15 minutes. And I'm just praying for her. She will be crying 15 minutes, just non-stop, 20 minutes just crying. And I'm praying for her. And after that, she would heave a deep sigh of relief. Say, thank you. I feel better now. I just needed to cry. I know you are the only person I can cry on. You are the only shoulder I can cry on. And then I said, what's the situation with your husband? Yes, that's one of the things. Then she talks to me, and I pray with her some more. I prayed with her till the day before the husband died. And the husband said, this is so, 3 days before he died, this is so refreshing. I've never been this strong. The man said, I've been healed of all the pains, all the cancer pains, everything departed. Just one day he said, that man is an instrument of God. Please just let him. The following day he called me and said, call him, let him pray more, because I cannot believe that I feel this good. And I prayed. And the day after, I got a call from her. And she said, my husband is gone. Instantly, I started feeling headache from the center of my head, and I was sweating profusely. And I said, drop, I will call you back. And I was sweating, I was holding my head. Because, the last 2 days, the man is saying, I've never been this healthy. I've never felt this good. I didn't know that was departing, refreshing. I led him to the Lord, he gave his life to Christ. But man, that taught me. And my wife said to me, I know that you carry people's body, but this lady and her husband, her family, they touch you in a special way. You can't just be, as soon as they call and say, what do you want to do today? You say, no, I just want to ask of your well-being. I say, no complaints, no ranting. Is you've trained me, I now can endure a lot of things. But I will complain about something later, but not now, no complaint. Someone you can just talk to, who will understand you, who will know that you're human. You're a human being, not human being. You are still progressing. All right? Another thing is that they help improve our decision making. Confidence provides useful insights, diverse viewpoints, and assist us. So we are able to make informed decisions. The Holy Read says, where there are no counsel, people fall. But with many counselors, there is safety. When you speak with confidence, your range of judgment is wider than when you are all by yourself. They will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Friends tell you what you need to hear many times because they don't want to lose your friendship. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to lose the benefits they get from you. They don't want to shut them down, walk away. They don't want to upset you. A confidant will say, my friend, do you want me to tell you the thing? Say, since you have shared this with me, let me tell you this. You can tell them your darkest secret. You can take that to your bedroom. You can take that to your library. I say, look, this is it. This is it. Somebody did something and he called me and said, this is what happened. I said, okay, where's your wife? I sat them there and said, This thing is between two of you and me. Nobody else hears this. Do you understand? Keep it together. You can deal with this. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. The world has not come to an end. You'll be okay. You have me here. I will always remember you. I'm keeping you in my prayers. I will support you. I will be there for you. But don't betray one another. I will never betray you. Don't betray each other. Stay together. Stick together. You overcome. This one will also pass. Are you following what I'm saying? That's what a confidant does. Number 5, a confidant strengthens relationships. Being a confidant frequently strengthens your bond with the person who confides in you. This trust and vulnerability result in powerful, long-standing friendships. It's awesome just to think that there's someone that you can share with. In sociology, we've been trained that we learn that there's nobody who can have intimate relationship in a lifetime at any given time more than 12, with more than 12 people. Intimate relationships. But if you really want to examine, I want to ask you now, do you have up to even three people that are intimately related to you? They are close, they are really confident. You may not have up to 4 or 5. You may not have up to 3. You know, when it comes to confidence, outside of my wife, you know, I have a brother or 2 of mine. I have a friend or 2 that I know that I can tell them my darkest secret, I can tell them my struggles, and they'll be there. And those who confide in you become stronger. You build a better relationship. Your bond becomes stronger. I know one of my friends will say to me, "You are one of the people I can share with." He said, he will call me and said, "There's some things going on in me now. I need to talk to you." Occasionally, I have been praying and God will show me something, and I will say, and I will call him and say, "This is what I see about you. A, B, C, D. This is what is going to happen. This is what you can do about it." And he will say, "How is it that you're able to pick my thoughts? Do you realize that this thing you're sharing with me is just right in my heart? I have not even shared with my wife. And God has shared that with you. Thank you for being there." And we share things together, share our thoughts and aspirations together, and we can do that. It's not everybody you can do that with. I might not be able to go beyond there. I want to talk about the characteristics of a confidant, the traits of a confidant, what to develop in you so you can become a confidant to someone, and what you should look for in having a confidant, or when you're looking for a confidant, what traits are you looking forward to? If you're a confidant, if someone confides in you, what are some of the things you need to build in your life to be sure that you don't betray them? A confidant can't afford to betray people. You hurt them so deeply. You hurt them so deeply. You don't want to do that. I want to encourage you today. Look into your life and see if you have a confidant, if you have someone that believes in you, someone that you believe in that can share, that can share your burden, on whose shoulder you can lean. It won't use your weaknesses against you. It won't broadcast it. It will keep you together. It will be there for you. If you don't have that, then you need to find some. Find one. Find someone who will listen to your story. You are not alone. I can assure you, you are not alone. It may look as if, we're making it too easy. We're not. Who doesn't need an easy life? Who doesn't need a shoulder to lean on? Who doesn't need someone to care for? Somebody to tell your story. Somebody to listen to your story. Who doesn't need that? We need care. We need love. We need care. We need support. We need pillars of support around us. You need to be confident to somebody, and you need to look for a confidant with whom you can share. You don't need to commit suicide. You don't need to give up. You don't need to remain under depression. Someone understands your story. Just put up the right attitude. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you for joining us. Please, I want you to share this with somebody. There's someone who needs this. Tag them, and let's do this together. So till I come your way next time, this same time next week, I'm your coach, Segun Olugbemi, and let's do it again. Let's make the world a better place. Let's join our hands together. Share with other people. Please support us so we keep reaching out to people, so we can continue to do the good that we're doing. And God bless you.
Remember, your journey of self-discovery is a continuous one. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your successes, and never stop believing in your ability to grow. Thank you for listening to The Life Coach. Until next week, Friday, by 8 p.m.,